Gentleman from Tennessee is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Madam Chair, I wish to thank Chairman Granger and her outstanding staff, and really all the staff on the majority and minority side and in both houses. Mr. Speaker, our founding fathers gave us a great constitutional republic. And in that regard, each and every one of the members of this chamber stands for election or re-election every 2 years. I represent the people of the great state of Tennessee, East Tennessee, wonderful people, God-fearing people. They love this country, they love our history, and they are just so proud of what we are doing as a nation. I realize that other people in other parts of our country have a different ethos, have different priorities. But we are where we are. The American people gave us a very slim majority in the House, the Senate. The other party has a slim majority, and the White House is controlled by the other party. I want the American people to know, Mr. Speaker, that this negotiation has been difficult. But to close the government down at a time like this would hurt people who should not be hurt. Let me give one example. I chair, as our distinguished chair has said, the Energy and Water Subcommittee of Appropriations. As part of that, funds our great national labs and our Office of Science and so many other great things. But as a part of that, through the NNSA, the National Nuclear Security Administration, it funds our nation's nuclear arsenal. We're in a very dangerous world right now. Our adversaries are ramping up. I wish we were not on the precipice of another arms race, but I'm afraid we are. We can't close that down. We can't shut that down. And so that I can be abundantly clear, government shutdowns, and I have lived through 3, never work. They cause more harm than they do good. They cost more money. They cost the American taxpayer more money because when they revamp and start up again, basically we lose all those person hours and it just causes havoc. This continuing resolution, to be clear, is a process continuing resolution. It's just to allow these 6 bills to next week when we will actually pass a fiscal budget, which I think is the obligation of the House, the Senate, and the White House to do. We will do that. We will do that with the other bills. And I do respect my friends who are very passionate today in opposing this. But the reality is the American people want us to do our work. To do our work well, we've got to keep the government open. With that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.